So JP, you said your full name, it's Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre.
All right. Do you speak French?
Not even a little bit. Not
No.
even like all I know is the stuff they taught me in school, and that is not even enough
And
to have a conversation.
So when people are like Jean-Pierre Degrasse, has anybody come up and like speak like full French to you?
Yeah. That happens almost every time someone finds out my full name. That's like the first thing they feel like they need to do, is come out in complete French. And I'm just there like, oui, yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody. We're so happy that you're here with us for another episode of eCall. Today we have a very, very, very special guest. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of an introduction. Probably we could have not had church if it wasn't because of our guest today. He's the man behind the camera. He's the man that has made everything happen since we were in the first lockdown. So I'm so glad to bring to this virtual seat our guest today. JP, introduce yourself. Let us know.
Hey everybody, name is JP or Jean-Pierre. It's my long name. I've just been doing, I guess like me, I'm 20, what should I say? I'm 24. Yeah. I'm a videographer, director kind of guy. And I've been just helping with like the recording and everything with church for the past, it's been almost a year now. So it's been quite an experience, I should say.
JP, how long have you been a videographer?
I have no idea at this point. It's been quite some time. I know, like I want to say like I started sometime in high school when I was like I used to love like Dragon Ball Z, and I still do. I'm watching it right now, but I love Dragon Ball Z and stuff. So I always wanted to make those like animations. So like from high school, I've been trying to like recreate stuff, and then like after high school, I kind of took a break from it, and then I started doing YouTube stuff. Because I was bored, I didn't really have much creativity or creative stuff that I was doing in college, even though I was in a creative program. But then I want to say like in my second year is when I was like kind of dabbling more into it, seeing like the professional side of it. And then after college is when I was like, yeah, this is it. I remember like I had a placement after college, so I can like finish and complete and graduate and everything. And after the placement, they wanted me to stay, and I went to New York instead because I was like, I want to do something different. So I went to New York for a bit, came back, did some like warehouse job, then went back to that old place doing some graphic design. And then one of my friends convinced me. He's like, yeah, man, you got a talent for this. You should just, focus on it. So probably I want to say since 2016 is 27. It'd be like more like 2018, 2017. I've been doing it like full time.
Bro, that's amazing. So JP, you said your full name, it's Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre.
All right. Do you speak French?
Not even a little bit. Not even like all I know is the stuff they taught me in school, and that is not even enough to have a conversation.
So when people are like Jean-Pierre Degrasse, has anybody come up and like speak like full French to you?
Yeah, that happens almost every time someone finds out my full name. That's like the first thing they feel like they need to do, is come out in complete French. And I'm just there like, oui, yep.
That's about the whole thing, oui.
Yeah. After that, it's downhill from there.
Okay. Why do you have a French name?
I've been trying to figure that out for a while. I asked my mom. My mom said she wanted me to have a French first name because we had a French last name. And I don't even know why we have a French last name, so I still gotta find that out.
But you were born in Canada, right?
No, I was born in Jamaica.
Okay, so you are, I guess, a French Jamaican.
I'm fully Jamaican, so I don't know where the French came from.
All right, well, I guess we have to interview Pastor Barry to ask him where did that came from. But
please do, that's fine. I would like to know.
Okay, we'll ask him next time. All right, but everybody knows who your dad and your mom is. Everybody knows Pastor Barry and Sister Nadine. And so who are you like the most and why?
That's a tricky one because like I guess over the years it's always like switched from my mom to my dad,
Oh.
because they have like, there's definitely certain things about my mom that I have and certain things that my dad that I have. But then like I guess more in the recent years is when like my sister is the one that kind of really, you know, made it known to me that like, yeah, you're like your dad, like you're like that. There's no denying it. You guys have the same mannerisms, the same thought process, same everything.
Mm-hmm.
So has to be him. He would deny it for sure, but I know for a fact that's him.
Yeah, because okay, so Sister Nadine, if you're watching this, I love this about you, but she will talk nonstop, and your dad will sit there quietly and wait for maybe just say 2-3 things. So I guess that's the thing that I correlate the most with you and your dad. You guys are more quiet, more reserved.
That's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna expose him right now because
Go ahead.
Not a quiet, reserved person at all. I feel like the more he warms up to you, the more you know him, is the more like you're gonna see like a completely different side. Like I remember like my sister would tell you this, like all her friends and my friends would look at our dad like, oh, he's so serious, he's such a mean person, just by the way he looks. So I was like, what are you guys talking about? He's really not a serious person at all. And then like, you know, they'll get to know him and then they'll be like, oh yeah, I understand what you mean now. He is not like what I thought at all.
Okay. Is there a hobby that you share with your dad or your mom?
Not necessarily anymore. I feel like at first it was like soccer, because soccer was like, that's like our family sport, I'd say. And then now it's been more me focusing on where I'm trying to be in the next 5 years from now, if there's 5 years.
Focus with driven with your projects. Mm-hmm. All right, that's cool. And it's only you and your sister, right?
Yeah.
No more siblings.
No more. I wish. I've been trying to convince my parents forever, and that was not.
I guess it's not happening anymore.
Nope.
Cool. Well, we said that you are the man behind the camera, and you have helped us since we went into our first lockdown back in March. You've helped us with shooting. You've helped us with pictures, video, production. And how has that experience been for you? Of shooting services, shooting things at the church. I guess tell us a little bit about it.
For me, it's exciting because it's new stuff. Like every time something new happens, of course, there's new challenges, and I love that because like that's kind of like I would like, if I were to categorize myself, I wouldn't say I'm a videographer or this, that, or the third. I'd be like, I'm more of a problem solver. That's something like I know within myself. So even I think like the best example was the first time we tried to do it, when everything was going wrong. Everything possible that could go wrong went wrong. We were panicking left, like everyone was panicking, and I was just like, you know what, we could do this, or we could try this. And like I'm just used to that because there's been so many times before where there's something bad that happens and you don't have a day or two to fix it. You really have right now, and you have to figure out, all right, what can I do in these moments to like make it work. And I feel like that's kind of like what this whole process has been for us. Like everyone's kind of like, yeah, we'll have like a rough week, or we'll have like something that's off, or like something will change, but like everyone's evolving. So like from the first live to now, you can see like a huge difference. And it's at this point, it's not even just me anymore. It's me, Andrea, Andy, Zach even helped out. Like Lincoln's been a huge part. Like and Pastor, like the craziest thing is like this is why I love this church so much. It's because Pastor is so involved, like so involved. There's like he is learning, and I've been at places and I've had experiences, and then people have told me experiences where, you know, the pastor just doesn't feel like he needs to do certain things, and that's not Pastor Kill. Like he'll literally like he understands like there is there's parts of things that he doesn't know yet, but he's willing to learn and willing to like all right, if I don't know this, I'm gonna find out, or I'm gonna get the right person to figure this out, and then I'm gonna learn how to do it, so I have like an understanding at the least.
Amazing. That's so true. And definitely we have grown so much since the first live stream or recording to now, and I'm just amazed. We've become pros at tackling challenges and figuring things out, and we're forever thankful. As I said, I don't think we would be here if it wasn't because of you, your help, and your time. It's been quite a journey. But JP, we're gonna play a game. It's this or that. For our viewers, you've seen this. Don't think about it. There's no wrong answer.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask you this or that, and you say it. We're gonna begin.
Okay.
Pizza or hamburger?
Pizza.
Late night or early riser?
I'm a late night.
Mom's cooking or dad's cooking?
Dad's cooking. Yep. I know.
Seriously?
I know. That's good. That's where it's all the problems.
Now we need to try Pastor Barry's food.
I would actually say my cooking, but neither one of my parents would even eat my cooking. So.
All right. No, we don't need to experiment with that. Do what you love for free, or be stuck in a job you don't like for $1 million a year.
Do what I want for free.
Yeah, do what you like
right now. Like I do a lot of what I want. So.
All right. Soccer or basketball?
Oh, soccer, easy.
Introvert or extrovert?
I don't. At this point in my life, I don't really know.
You don't know?
Really
I guess you're both. A little bit of both.
I'd say I'm both. I'd definitely say I'm definitely. I'm in the middle because people know me for being an introvert and people know me for being an extrovert. So it's like.
All right. For vacations, would you rather tour a city or be an all-inclusive resort?
Tour the city.
All right, perfect. And would you like to have free clothes from one store for 1 year, or 20% off in every store?
Free store from one clothes. Free store. Right. Free clothes from one store is exactly it. I know exactly where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the most bougiest place in the world.
What would it be?
I'd probably go to like Versace or like.
All right. I feel you. Yeah, I gotta know this though. If you're a late night person or like night owl, what's like your typical bedtime time?
My parents know this. My typical bedtime is probably when they go to work.
What?
So it's like probably like 6, 7 in the morning.
Bro, that's crazy, man. I am the complete opposite. I'm an early riser. I'm crushing.
I'm trying to do it, but it just doesn't. My brain does not work like that for some reason. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of worked out for me because like when we were doing recordings and we're trying to get edits and figure stuff out. Like I'd get a message from Pastor at like 12 at night, and I'm just like, all right, I gotta figure this out. And I'm already up, so it's
you're
really
awake. You're ready to go. All right, amazing. Well, we're having so much fun getting to know you, JP. And before we get you to go. We want you to share with us a word of encouragement or a thought or something that you've been feeling that God has been talking to you that will encourage somebody else with us.
Encouragement for me, I guess my number one thing that I always remember when it comes to like anything in life, I would say, is just like it's all temporary. Mm-hmm. Like I honestly feel like if you adopt that kind of mindset when it comes to certain things, life just becomes a lot easier and a lot less complicated. Because like you would think like, you know, like you're shoveling snow and like, oh, I don't want to do this. It's the worst experience ever, but it's only temporary. Eventually we're gonna have summer, spring, all that, and we're not gonna have snow. So like the pain is temporary, even happiness is temporary. So it's one of those things where like when you have like a deeper understanding of like temporary, how temporary things are in life, then you kind of have a deeper appreciation for like the good times, and like you have a deeper understanding of the rough times.
Yeah, so true. Thank you for that. Whatever you're going through, it's only temporary. You're gonna go through it and you're gonna come out the other side. Maybe with a little bit of scars or with something to learn, but you'll come through.
And even the good times are temporary. So appreciate it when it's there. So true.
It's only temporary. Thank you, JP. We appreciate everything you do. Thank you for all the time you've invested, and we're looking forward. If you're watching this, let him know how much you appreciate him. Drop a comment. Let him know that he is the real MVP during this COVID time. We wouldn't be here without you, bro. And thank you for your time. And maybe next time we come together, you can learn some French and you can teach us.
Oh, I pray to God that comes. I really.
Yeah, that would be amazing. All right. Good night, EC. We love you. Take care. And thank you for watching.
All right.